This is why I shouldn't be allowed to ride with David. That's the pub and it's closed. Cheers. And we're actually staying at a pub. The Holy Grail. So, I've got good news and I've got bad news. So David, what are we doing today?
Cycling.
Do you know where we're going to?
No.
Right. But we're very pleased because we're doing about 46, maybe 50 miles total, and we're actually staying at a pub. Well, outside in the campsite behind a pub.
Whee.
That'll be good. So Andy, what are we looking forward to today?
We're looking forward to testing our Terra Nova equipment again. We have a Terra Nova Starlight test, 10-ton test today, alongside the bike bags and the handlebar bag. Yeah. So we had a superb night's sleep last night in our Terra Nova Starlight 1 tent. Yeah. And Gareth got on very well with his bike pack.
Pumped all fixed then, Sean? So today is a 3-mile ride to the start of the trail, then probably about 46 miles on the trail, and then 5 miles at the other end to the pub/campsite. Wow, finally we've got signposts again.
If you go back, that's Mexico Town.
Alright, cheers.
No problem.
Thank you.
Have a good one.
Yeah, cheers. Oh, look at this. Oh, this is a good find. Yeah, I'll have the full English and a coffee, please. Yeah, did you order the same?
No, I've gone for cheese on toast.
It's because he's got to leave all this room for his socially inappropriate choice of drink.
Yeah.
Why can't you just drink coffee like a normal person, Sean? We better get going before Sean's tie goes down. Blimey. What is it, about 11 o'clock? 20 to 12, we've done 3 miles, we've hardly done anything. Good breakfast, I enjoyed that. Finally, after basically losing signs for the trail the last maybe third of yesterday and just being on horrible roads, finally looks like we're back on a nice trail and following the signs again. So hopefully that'll be it for the rest of today. Conisborough Viaduct is this, yeah. It's one of the highlights of the day. Oh wow. Oh bloody hell. Sean, no! Sorry.
What are we looking at?
Sean's imminent death. This is what we'll show at your funeral. Oh gosh, Sean, I feel sick. That's where Sean just was a few minutes ago, isn't it? It's hard to believe we've dropped that much height that quickly. I thought you suddenly knew all that stuff. I didn't realise you were reading it off a sign. It's nice to see a gate actually made for bikes for once. We reckon, Sean, in Selby you might be able to go to a bike shop and buy yourself a couple of inner tubes. Our bi-hourly pump break.
20 miles.
Well, you know we didn't know it, but he reckons he's nearly there.
Yeah.
20 miles done, 30 to go.
How many?
20 done, 30 to go. Yeah. And Sean's finally changing his inner tube. Thank goodness for that, because of the state of this bag here. stopped at the pub for a coffee or whatever. I had a Coke. It was really very low on energy. And Sean had to mess around with his bag for ages, and he had to sort his bag out. It's now about 3:20 and we're only halfway. So who knows what time we're going to get to the campsite tonight. About 10 miles to go before we start heading to the campsite. Absolutely exhausted. Just when you thought it couldn't get any rougher. I have to just have a second here. I'm just going to have a minute. I don't know. Starving. Brayton Bridge. Yeah, let's look for a shop. What have we got? 11 and a half miles to go and we desperately want a shop. We're in Selby.
After 4 o'clock.
Oh yeah. It needs to be a garage then, doesn't it? The Holy Grail. Starving.
No, filming me on that, are you?
Cheers. Selby's quite a nice looking place, look at that. Yeah, it's really nice. I think this might have been one of my highlights of the day, wasn't it? Selby Abbey, maybe? I've forgotten them all already. Just in Hemmingborough now, just about 2 miles till we finish today's main part of the ride before we do the 5-mile ride to the campsite. Feeling a lot better now, we've had some food. So where's the cramp?
Well, roughly.
Right, David, lean in. I noticed that this has been shoved under there. I wonder who did that.
Oh yeah. I wonder if you know.
Just a half a mile till we start heading towards the pub tonight. Time to start the 5 miles to the campsite. Well, this is really, really bumpy. This is a Google Maps cycle directions fail. I'm really going to hear it, I'm sure, at the end of this. Yeah. Well, you'll remember it, just like the pub last night. Oh, thank goodness that's done. 3 miles to go. And we're finally at the campsite. This is it. The Brayton Ferry. I've got 4 people on bikes to stay in the campsite. I phoned about it a couple of weeks ago.
Oh yeah, mate. It's alright, yeah.
Yeah, so do we pay now, pay later?
You're here tonight anyway, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, food anyway. I won't be doing food, so if you want food, you have to order it from takeaway.
Are you going to be doing beers and stuff tonight then?
Beer?
Yeah.
On to about 9 o'clock, kind of something.
So, I've got good news and I've got bad news.
That's why they got no food on.
Do you want the good news first?
Oh, no.
The good news is there are takeaway places that will deliver here. They don't do food on Sunday nights.
What?
Only beer till 9 o'clock. But we can just line them up, can't we?
Yeah, line them up.
If we get set up, we'll come up here and we'll just line them up. Right, here's a quick tour of camp. Here's David's tent, set up properly for the first time. Here's my amazing Amazon tent.
Here we have
Sean's.
the best
Yeah, we're going to save
we'll
save the best to last. Sean's
Terran Over Equipment bivvy bag. This is a
Canvas
world-class
coffin.
bivvy bag.
Now this is a spiffy tent. Andy, could you tell me about it,
Yes,
please?
this is the Starlight one. This is a single-person bike packing specific tent, and it is fantastic.
So we found out when we arrived here that this pub doesn't serve food on Sunday nights, but we can get a takeaway delivered at least, and stop serving beer at 9. So the plan is to line up the beers at 9 o'clock so we can keep on drinking. Are these the ones that you burned through before?
Yeah.
You got something profound to say to the camera, David?
Yes. It's very warm. Great sunset. Great company. I saw a bum.